Happy Saturday, everybody. Hayden Balgavy alongside Trey Reid with Arkansas Game and Fish. Back with us another week. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, my man.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
All right, we've been talking a lot of turkeys. We're wrapping up the season.
Let's talk turkey some more.
I love it, and I'm loving the numbers I'm hearing here in the state.
Yeah, so it's coming to a close. It's already closed in Zone 1, but the other zones of the state wrap up Sunday, tomorrow. But man, it's been a pretty good turkey season. I was looking midweek, our numbers were up over 10,000, like 10,300 birds checked, and I mean, so whatever we've added since then, and I imagine, this morning we'll add some and probably a few more tomorrow, but that's already up about 10-12% from last year, which was up from the previous year by a couple of percentage
points. And we've been
points.
battling weather too. I mean, that's
I was talking to a buddy, Hayden, and we did have some really good weather for the youth hunt. The opening week of this season was pretty good. We've had a lot of rain though since then.
Golly.
And I was talking to a buddy, he's like, man, this has been one of the windiest springs, and wind is not the friend of the turkey hunter. You can't hear the birds, it's just loud. Anyway, I think it's really great to have over 10,000. I mean, we haven't been in that territory for a number of years, up over in 5 digits.
Okay.
So that's very good. And so congratulations to all the successful turkey hunters, and a good sign that some of these conservative approaches to our season, the later start, and only one gobbler for adults the first week of the season to kind of take a little bit of pressure out of the woods. I think those things are working.
Yeah, absolutely.
And talking about weather, we've had some favorable weather for reproduction and poult success over the last few years.
Well, I don't know, and there's no science behind this. It seems like everything I've seen online, Facebook, more turkey hunters out there. More, I don't know why this year it has just felt like I've seen more.
Well, I mean, I don't know what that is, Hayden. I mean,
maybe more guys are
unfortunately,
just
we don't
online.
have great, our finger on the pulse of exactly how many turkey hunters we have.
Sure.
One of the reasons we went to that system that you and I talked about a few weeks ago about going in and adding the turkey tags. That you don't get those just when you buy your license, that helps us to identify this person actually added the turkey tag to their license, free for residents, as we discussed, but lets us know, well, that's a turkey hunter.
Yeah,
we can count that person as a turkey hunter. Like we, with duck stamps, we know exactly how many people were duck hunting.
Hey, big 25 season, all these steps sounds like it's just going to get bigger in 26.
Hope so, man.
Can't wait.
So.
Well, thinking about big things in 26, of course, we talked about the youth turkey hunt. We talked about all the amazing stuff in education. As far as young hunters, and maybe not even a hunter yet, they get to know it starts in the classroom. Exciting things going on in Fayetteville leading up to later this year.
Yeah, man. Big announcement Friday in Fayetteville at Happy Hollow Elementary School.
Way cool.
We announced a new program called Generation Conservation.
Nice.
And really, it's a lot of things. And I'm going to try to condense it as much as I can, Hayden. But, there's going to be a big event in November at Banco ZK Arena, Hot Springs Convention Center. And it's basically going to be like this huge gathering of students and schools from around the state to engage in all kinds of activities around conservation. Like the schools we're announcing it now, obviously we're at the end of the year, so schools will have time to kind of plan through the summer, teachers and administrators get this thing going through the fall. There's going to be all kind of contests, like a quiz bowl contest on your conservation knowledge, application of science as it relates to conservation through STEM activities in the schools. I could go on and on. I mean, but there are going to be, participatory like games and contests, like who can cast the farthest.
There we go.
Wildlife ID, like what kind of snake is that? So really going to be a gathering of students from across the state for 2 days in November to really focus on conservation. Now, that's going to be the fun part, but the instructive part throughout the year. Not that we haven't already been doing great education programming, but this is going to really try to engage students on a deeper, more fundamental level, prepare them for maybe jobs in the outdoor economy one day, or careers in natural resources management. And it's such a big part of what we do in Arkansas, and we want to prepare the next generation of young Arkansans for that.
It sounds like our very own space camp, even though it's outdoors camp. I mean, Alabama can keep the space camp.
Yeah, man.
I love ours.
It's kind of, I mean, I think that's the vibe we're going for.
That's
there.
way cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
I can tell you what, I can think of a little 2-year-old at my household who will be going in a few years. Now, I want to say this too. We got a big congratulations. We talked about Northwest Arkansas Hot Springs. How about a big congratulations to our friends in Jonesboro?
Yeah, Northeast Arkansas, shout out, man. We had an incredible milestone earlier this week. On Tuesday, the Forest Wood Crowley's Ridge Nature Center had its 1 millionth visitor.
How about that?
Yeah,
That's
man.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pretty cool. And what was really neat, it was a family that visits the nature center all the time. It was a mom and 3 of her kids, and they had actually been there like the previous week. And our Cody Walker, our center manager up there, like knew that we were getting close to that milestone. They had a little gift basket prepared, kind of took some photos and stuff like that. But really neat. That opened in 2004, so 1 million visitors, and that's just that center.
That's so cool.
That's not talking about the other 8 across the state.
I'd like to take a little pride here. I did live in Jonesboro for 3 to 4 years. I did visit, and I'm very happy to be a part of those 1 million folks that got to visit. And here's the best news ever, y'all. In celebration, you can go for free. You can go for free forever. How about
every day is free.
Every day is free.
But take some money because there's some cool stuff in the gift shop you might want to take home with you.
That's a little joke for the non-insiders there. The nature centers are all free, baby. They're all free. And hey, free every Saturday morning.
Good to see you, brother. He may be our millionth visitor in Little Rock because he's down there all the time.
Me and the kiddo, we literally go twice a week. All right, 1 million, buddy. We're going to hit it. We'll see you next Saturday.